Hey everybody, Bo here. I figured I got some mail today. I figured I'd do a little video on what I got. Um, it's the October Apocabox. I've been getting the Apocabox subscription for since March. So it's a bi-monthly subscription. It costs $50. Shipping is $6 or $8, and it comes with bushcraft related items. Uh, So it's not tactical or gun related or anything like that. It's for actually surviving in the wilderness. It gives you items to help you build stuff, shelter, fire. Basically the five C's, and it's a pretty good all around box. I mean, I've checked out some of the other boxes, and basically they're all good. I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about any of the boxes. This one was the one I chose to go with, and because I like the tactical stuff, but I don't have a lot of guns, so you know, the bushcraft the more bushcraft related stuff kind of fit me. It was a better fit for me. So, but anyway, let's dig into the box and see what all we got. Every month it comes with like every box, it comes with a sheet that tells you of everything that's in the box. It gives you a little description about it. And before it told the actual value of what each product was, but this one don't have it on there for some reason, so I don't know what happened to that. But this month come with 9 items and a skills challenge. Uh, the skills challenge and one of the items is all this, so I'll kind of put that aside right now. The first item is a MAM Portugal wood handled folding knife. It's like a Opinel knife, but it's a different brand. It's got a locking mechanism, a big solid blade. It's pretty sharp, but I'm going to touch it up a little better. And then it's got a lanyard hole, and it's got a little small piece of cordage on it, but I'm going to take that off and put some paracord on it. But it's super cool folding knife. It's almost the size of a number 6. Here's a number 6 Opinel, and it's about the same size. I mean, the blade's a little bigger. You can tell by this is a number 6. So, and I've been cutting fat wood with this. That's why my blade looks a little rough, but pretty cool knife. That's the first item you get. Second is this Frontier straw, water purification straw. I don't have a straw. I thought about getting the life straw, and then I leaned toward the Sawyer mini water filter. So that's what my filtration system is, but I've been wanting to get one of these straws to put in my EDC bag. That way I kind of got something smaller. It does 30 gallons. It's good up to 30 gallons. And, it kind of fits in your pocket. So that really works out good for me. Something for the kids. We got temporary tattoos. A whole sheet of temporary tattoos. I'm going to give these to my little boy, because he likes that kind of tattoo stuff. Next item is Bearded Butcher Blend Seasoning. A little seasoning, bottle of seasoning. It's original. It's got garlic, sea salt, garlic, onion, spice, paprika, and celery. So just a little added seasoning for your meats and stuff you fix out at your bushcraft camp. If you're trapping and stuff, to make things taste a little better. That's always good. Magic Punky Dust. This is just crushed up punky wood. How you crush it up into a fine dust. It comes with a little case of the actual punky wood dust. So that's good. That'll go in my fire kit. It's Creek Stewart's Pocket Field Guide. This is it lists places around town, around your store, or basically any town. not store, but town. But you know, of stuff that you should be able to find if you're in a scavenging situation. You can go out, you can refer to this guide, and say you're at the hair salon beauty shop. You should be able to find shampoo, mirrors, first aid, soap, dyes, towels, hair cutting cake, waterproof fabric, food, hairnet, glove. You know, it just gives you a list of what you should be able to find in that store. So that's pretty handy. It comes with a small tin of repair resin. It's hard use survival repair resin. This is pretty good. If you're out in the field, you can take a couple. It comes in a little small block like this. Take a couple blocks with you, and if your boot messes up, you need some glue. Melt a couple of these down. Bam, glue. If you need to waterproof something, melt these down. Put it over, waterproof it. If you need to fix arrowhead, you know, anything that you use glue for, this resin is perfect. And you know, it takes a little bit for it to heat up, so it won't be melting in your bag. So, and the last thing is this hideaway tarpaulin. It comes in its own little. This is what the actual tarpaulin's made out of. This outside fabric, and what it is a big poncho tarp. It's a survival poncho tarp. You know, it's always good to kind of dual purpose things. And it's OD green. It's got the grommets. You see, it's got the buttons. You know, that way if you got it in tarp mode, bam, you can put the buttons on there. You know, it's a little. It feels like it. You know, it's made out of a good, sturdy, solid nylon type material. It's kind of got the silky on the outside, and then kind of like the rough, actually like a raincoat material. So that's pretty good, you know, for a bug out bag or survival kit or a everyday kit or whatever. You know, you always want to have some kind of cover and shelter. So, you know, he kind of always goes over in the boxes. He always does this. You know, you got your fire and and the last thing. Let me talk about this real quick. The last thing for the skills challenge is you get a piece of jute twine, you get a bag of kind of bird nest material. It's kind of this stuff right here, bird nest material, and then you get this little mini bag. This is another one of the items, but it also doubles as the challenge, a magnifying glass. And you're supposed to take the bird nest material, the jute twine, and the punky dust, and make a bird's nest out of it, and then take the, you know, take the magnifying glass, I'm trying to think of the word, and put it down and use the sun to light it. So, cool little challenge. You know, I'm gonna have to get out there and do that. I need to work on my primitive fire making skills. I don't know if magnifying glass would be primitive or not, but I need to work on those a little bit better, especially my bow drill, because it kind of kicked my butt last time, and I ain't really fooled with it since then. So anyway, I went on the other day when I stabbed a big hole in my leg. I went on a quest for some fat wood. Well, I walked up the street from the shop probably 10 or 15 minutes. It wasn't maybe a mile, maybe, if that. But anyway, 10 or 15 minutes away from the shop, and is up the street and kind of up on a hill right behind where I work at. And there's a big hill and then a bunch of pine trees. Well, there wasn't no pine trees down. I got a couple of branches, but it really wasn't what I was looking for. Well, I wanted to rethink things and kind of, I watched a couple videos on where to find the best punky or fat wood at, and I come up with the pine tree stumps. Well, I got to think, I said, well, shoot, right where my mama lives at, there was a whole grove of pine tree stumps, and my papa got afraid that they was going to fall on the house, so he had them cut down, unfortunately. But now there's nothing but stumps left, and I went over there, and oh my God, it's like fat wood heaven right there. I got some awesome looking pieces. Check this piece out. Oh, I don't know if you can see it real good, but awesome pine. I mean, it's basically almost just pine sap. Good pieces of fat wood. This is another good piece. Check how dark that baby is. I mean, awesome pieces. I just got to get it processed down. I got me a bunch of it, and then I got endless amounts of it. Endless. Awesome. So I'm gonna try to get some processed down and get my kits full of them. I got to get me some little containers to put some in. Probably get maybe an Altoid size 10 or maybe those mini Altoid 10s to put them in, but I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet. But anyway, that was the Apocabox. Pretty good little kit, you know. Always neat items. You know, he also, you know, what he does, he goes around to these small businesses, American businesses, and helps them out. And I guess he buys the stuff. I don't know how he does it, but anyway, it helps them out. It helps us out by getting their name out there. And you know, he always throws in some kind of discount code if you know, if you get the box and the box comes with their stuff, he gives a discount code to buy more of it. So it works out pretty good for everybody. But anyway, Apocabox, like it or you don't. I mean, I like it. It's a pretty good little kit, I would say so. Pretty good subscription box for me. I like it because it's bi-monthly, so you know you gotta wait 2 months to get the next one. But hey, that's cool. That way it gives me time to save up the money, and I'm not out, you know, all that big amount, and you know, it gives me something to look forward to. So. But anyway, I guess that'll be it for for this video. Until the next time, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, comment on the video down below, and let me know what you think. And guys, take it easy out there, and we'll see you all on the flip-flop.